nobody sees. I stay when leaving would have been the kind of thing for me. You held me when the night was bad, but left when morning came. I kept forgiving everything, you never tried to change. Soft heart, hard goodbye, hardest thing I've ever done. I'd rather break my own damn heart than beg you to be one. Soft heart, hard goodbye, I cried all night then dried my eyes. Loving you was easy, baby, leaving you took my whole life. I learned your moves like weather, knew when storms would start. I kept my hopes in shallow water so you wouldn't drown my heart. I made excuses for your silence, called your distant space. I love the man you could have been, not the one who walked away. Soft heart, hard goodbye, no anger left to use. Just a woman tired of losing herself, try not to lose you. Soft heart, hard goodbye, I didn't slam no door. I just stopped opening my arms like I did before. I don't hate you, I don't blame you, I just finally chose me. Sometimes love ain't loud or cruel, it just leaves quietly. Now I sleep without your name resting on my chest. I still miss you in small moments, but I breathe a little better, yes. I won't say I'm healed or whole, I'm just not bleeding through. My heart's still soft as ever, just not soft enough for you. Soft heart, hard goodbye, I walked away clean and slow. I carried love without regret and left the pain you couldn't own. Soft heart, hard goodbye, if loving you was my crime, then leaving was my mercy, and choosing me was time, yeah. Soft heart, hard goodbye, but I'm still standing. Daytime treats me kindly, I almost feel okay. I keep myself distracted, let the hours slip away. But midnight knows my weakness, knows where the truth is hid. Every thought I bury deep comes back like it never did. Your name still hurts at midnight, when the world goes quiet on me. I can fake being over you till there's no one left to see. Your name still hurts at midnight, like a bruise I never showed. I don't say it out loud anymore, but my heart still knows. I packed away your letter, stopped checking for your sign. Told myself I was healing, just taking it one day at a time. But healing ain't a straight line, it circles what you lost. I learned how to let you go, but forgetting's a different cost. Your name still hurts at midnight, in the space clock keeps ticking louder every night around 2. I hold my breath without meaning to, like I used to do with you. I've forgiven every version of us that didn't survive, but forgiveness don't mean it don't still hurt sometimes. Your name still hurts at midnight, but it don't own me anymore. I've learned how to live with the echo of the love I felt before. Your name still hurts at midnight, but it don't break me in two. It just reminds me I was real when I gave my heart to you. Midnight passes like it always does. Your name still hurts, but so does growing up. I waited by the phone before, like it was gonna save me. Watched the night turn into dawn for a man who couldn't stay. I used to soften all my edges so you feel tall and free. Funny how you called that love while it was killing me. A woman like me don't beg, don't chase no half-grown man. I give my love in full measure, or I take it back again. A woman like me don't beg, I know what I bring to the table. If you can't see my worth, that ain't my label. I carry more than my share, called it being strong. I forgave things I shouldn't just to keep us going on. You loved me when it was easy, you left when it got real. I learned silence speaks louder than every lie you feel. A woman like me don't beg, I don't ask twice to be seen. If loving me feels like work, then baby walk away clean. A woman like me don't beg, I won't kneel for affection. I'd rather stand alone than bend in your direction. I ain't heartless, I'm just done confusing effort with love. I don't need saving, I need a presence, not words you spoke when you were drunk. Now I walk with steady footsteps, no weight in my hands. I still believe in real love, I just don't lower my standards. You can miss me if you want to, that's a feeling you can't keep. I won't shrink myself again so someone else can sleep. A woman like me don't beg, I choose peace over pain. I gave you every chance, you gave me every reason to change. A woman like me don't beg, this goodbye don't make me weak, it makes me free. Yeah, a woman like me. cry real quiet on a thin motel floor. Mama said, girl, don't trust him, but I loved him just the same, Lord. His hands smell like cheap whiskey and promises he never kept. I washed my face in a cracked mirror, told myself this ain't the end yet. Bad girl, don't cry no more, tears don't pay no rent. I gave my heart too many times, now it's finally spent. Bad girl, learn the hard way what love is really for. I ain't weak, I ain't broken. Bad girl, don't cry no more. I sang for tips in the dark rooms where the jukebox knew my name. Every man had a sad story, every kiss felt just the same. I wore my pain like lipstick, red enough to hide the truth. I grew up way too early, lost my innocence in you. Bad girl, don't cry no more, mascara's running dry. I buried all my sorry prayers somewhere, I let them die. Bad girl, got tired of hoping for a knock on a closed door. I ain't begging, I ain't waiting. Bad girl, don't cry no more. I loved a man who loved himself more than he ever loved me. I blame my heart, I blame the night, but now I finally see the blues ain't what broke my soul. It's staying when I knew I should go. Now I walk with steady footsteps down this gravel road alone. My shadow don't feel heavy since I learned how to go home. The past still hums like feedback from an old amp turned too loud, but I stand here in the silence, a bad girl, strong and proud. Bad girl, don't cry no more. I paid every single cost. I found myself in the pieces of everything I lost. Bad girl, ain't asking mercy from love or God or war. I still feel, I still hurt, but bad girl, don't cry no more. Yeah, she still feels, but she don't cry no more. I used to think being strong and never letting it show, smiling through the heavy nights, letting the hurt go slow. I held the world on my shoulders, called it love, called it fate. I kept saying I'm okay, till I finally wasn't safe. I learned strength from breaking down, from hitting that cold hard floor, from losing pieces of myself I couldn't carry anymore. I learned strength from breaking down when no one heard a sound. Funny how you find your footing when everything falls down. In rooms with locked doors, break for shines, wore my faith down to the core. I blame my heart, I blame my past, I blame the way I feel. But pain don't come to ruin you, it comes to make you real. I learned strength from breaking down, from saying I can't do this alone, from letting go of all the lies that told me love was earned. I learned strength from breaking down, from the truth I couldn't drown. Turns out I was still standing after everything came down. Rock bottom ain't a failure, it's just a place you start again. I stopped asking why me and started asking what's next then. Now I walk a little slower, but my steps are sure and clean. I don't hide my scars no more, they remind me where I've been. I don't call myself broken, I call myself awake, 'cause a woman that I am now was built from every break. I learned strength from breaking down, from nights I barely survived, from choosing to stay breathing when quitting felt alive. I learned strength from breaking down, from learning how to stand with shaking hands and open eyes, still facing who I am. I didn't break to disappear, I broke to finally see. I learned strength from breaking down in me. Morning came and pale and tired, like it didn't want to stay. River moving slow and brown, carrying my yesterdays. I packed my bag with almost nothing, just a dress and borrowed string. Left a love I couldn't save and a heart already bent. I left my tears in Mississippi, somewhere near that old dirt road, where the cicadas know my secrets and the night still calls me home. I crossed state lines, changed my name, told myself I'd finally be free, but every mile I'm missing pieces. I left my tears in Mississippi. Church bells rang like warning signs, I didn't listen back then. I loved a man who promised heaven, but lived in his own sin. Mama cried into her apron, didn't ask me where I go. She said, child, you can outrun trouble, but pain walks real slow. I left my tears in Mississippi, in the heat and in the dust, in a love that tasted sweet at first, then crumbled into rust. I told the sky I was done believing in men who couldn't stay, but the blues don't need permission, they followed me anyway. that's on my chest. Every town feels temporary, none of them feel blessed. I smile like I made peace, but peace ain't found me yet. Some nights I hear Mississippi calling me in my regret. I left my tears in Mississippi, but they still know my name. They rise up in my midnight hours like an old familiar pain. I don't regret the leaving, I regret what couldn't be. Yeah, I'm still walking forward, but my tears stayed in Mississippi. You pass that river at sundown, tell it I'm still trying to be strong. Tell Mississippi I ain't crying no more, but I still remember where I belong. I was lonely before I made, didn't know there was your name. I learned how to fill the silence, but the silence stayed the same. I smiled through a crowded room, still felt like passing through. Funny how I found my loneliness the night I found you. I was lonely before I met you, but loving you made it clear. I wasn't afraid of being alone, I was afraid of staying here. I was lonely before I met you, now I know what lonely means. It ain't the absence of somebody, it's being unseen. You said, baby, I can fix it, like I was something torn. I just wanted someone honest, not another promise worn. I bent myself to fit your world, called it compromise. Funny how I disappeared right in front of your eyes. I was lonely before I met you, but I still believe somehow that love would feel like shelter, not like begging just to be around. I was lonely before I met you, but I wasn't this small. You didn't cause my loneliness, you just showed me lonely ain't about empty beds or not having a place to go. It's laying next to someone and still feeling alone. Now I sit with my own company like it ain't a crime, learning how to hold my heart one quiet night at a time. I don't blame you for leaving, I thank you for the truth. You didn't make me lonely, you reminded me of you. I was lonely before I met you, but I don't fear it anymore. I'd rather face myself alone Neon signs still flickering like it don't know when to quit. Floor smells like old regrets and somebody else's cigarette. Bartender wipes the same glass, been doing that all night. Clock says it's almost morning, but nobody here feels right. Let's call it the broken juke joint. One more song before the truth. One more drink to forget your name. One more lie I tell myself to. Let's call it the broken juke joint. Hear the record crying point at every heart that stayed too long. But let's call it the broken juke joint. Man in the corner humming low like he lost more than a fight. Woman laughing just a little loud, trying to scare away the night. I see myself in every face that don't know where to go. We all came here to disappear, instead the pain just shows. Let's call it the broken juke joint. Glasses clink like broken valves. That old guitar don't judge nobody, it just tells the truth out loud. Let's call it the broken juke joint. Ain't no saints, ain't no point, just sinners slow dancing with their ghosts. Let's call it the broken juke joint. I loved a man who loved the road more than a woman like me. I begged the night to keep him home, night just laughed and set him free. Funny how the blues don't leave, even when the love is gone. They just pull up a chair beside you and say, girl, you've been strong. Jukebox skips my favorite line like it knows I've heard enough. Song about a woman leaving, guess she finally got tough. I fix my hair in a bathroom like cracked mirror, tired eyes. I don't hate them like I used to, I just stopped asking why. Let's call it the broken juke joint. Cash register size real slow. Everybody pays in memories before they finally go. Let's call it the broken juke joint. Hear that last sad coin dropping to the sound of letting go. Let's call it the broken juke joint. Yeah, the lights coming on too soon. Floor still warm from the blues. A woman walks out alone, but she ain't empty. She survived the tomb. Midnight leans against the window like it knows my history. Streetlight hums a tired prayer for women hard to see. He said, girl, you look lonely, like loneliness was new, like midnight ever kept a promise, like love ever stayed true. Midnight ain't kind of women like me. We feel too much, we stay too long. We love men who love the leaving, then wonder where we went wrong. Midnight ain't kind of women like me. pretend, it just shows you who you are. When the lights and lovers end, I learned to smile without asking. I learned to pour my own drink. I learned silence speaks louder than everything men think. I've slept beside empty words, woke up with full regret. Some nights I blame my heart, some nights I blame the bed. Midnight ain't kind of women like me. We forgive before we're asked. We call it love, call it hope, when it's just the past. Midnight ain't kind of women like me. It remembers every scar, every touch that stayed too long, every wish on falling stars. I ain't dangerous, I'm just honest, and the truth makes people run. I don't need saving, I needed staying, but that never came from anyone. Now the night don't scare me much, I scare it just the same. I've danced with all my shadows, I've memorized their names. I don't curse the midnight, I just don't trust it anymore. 'Cause it took my softest parts and laid them on the floor. Midnight ain't kind of women like me, but it taught me how to stand, how to hold my heart together with shaking open hand. Midnight ain't kind of women like me. Still I wear it like a crown. If I survive another night, I'll survive anything now. Still calls my name, but I don't answer like before. They said, girl, you're so pretty, like that was supposed to help, like beauty ever held me when I was breaking by myself. Smiles don't stop the shaking, lipstick don't block the pain. I've been in mighty crowded rooms, still cried home in the rain. Pretty ain't never saved me, didn't keep me warm at night, didn't stop a man from leaving, didn't make a wrong feel right. Pretty ain't never saved me, it just made it harder to see how lonely it is being wanted, but never really loved as me. They listened when I looked good, ignored me when I spoke, called my silence mysterious, called my honesty a joke. I learned to lower my voice, learned to soften my truth. Funny how the world loves women best when they don't ask for proof. Pretty ain't never saved me, it don't hold you when you fall. don't stay when things get ugly. It don't answer when you call. Pretty ain't never saved me. It just dressed the misery. I needed someone to stay, not someone to stare at me. I ain't ungrateful. I know what I've got, but beauty fades when the lights go out and the heart's all that you're not. I needed hands that didn't wander, words that didn't lie, someone who stayed through the silence, not just the easy nights. Now I don't lead with my looks, I lead with who I am. If that makes me harder to love, I'll take that chance. I don't need to be desired, I need to be known. I'd rather walk this life alone than be admired and alone. Pretty ain't never saved me, but truth finally did. I stopped performing happiness and learned how to live. Pretty ain't never saved me, but loving myself just might. When the mirror don't recognize me, I still sleep good at night. Pretty face, honesty stays, and that's a kind of beautiful that finds